Welcome everyone. Few of our uh, like students from World Talent Economy Forums and School of Talent Economy, they asked me to understand about the vaccine and vaccine related things. So I plan that I will share the vaccine related things to the organizations, and we can create some sort of awareness to our people. So, what is the COVID-19 vaccines and what's the update? This is the last. This is actually come from the AVAC, and they have 5 years and counting related experience. So, who and who? USFO. And for that particular issue, Operation Warp Speed, USG body responsible for strategic approach, coordinations, and resource allocations. ACTIV, NIH established public-private partnership for coordinating COVID-19 response. COVPN, NIH-funded network being utilized for COVID-19 phase 3 trial design and execution. So, global effort. ACTA, global collaborations to accelerate development, production, and equitable access to new diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccine. So, what is vaccine? There is a vaccine for COVAX facilities, diagnostic FIND, Global Fund, treatment, United, Welcome Trust, Health System Strengthen, World Bank Global Fund. CEPI, Global Partnership to Accelerate Development of the Vaccine Against Emerging Infectious Disease and Enable Equitable Access. Gavi, Global Vaccine Alliance with the goal of creating equal access to new and underused vaccine. CONVACT, African Center for Disease Control and Prevention Consortium for COVID-19 vaccine clinic trial. So if you see the COVID-19 vaccine, we have Sanofi from France, J&J USA, Pfizer USA, Moderna USA, Oxford UK, Novavax USA, Iovio USA, Merck USA and Australia, Clover Biopharma China, U of Queensland Australia, CureVac Germany, and U of Hong Kong. It's a China. So if you see the DNA, it's based on DNA. It's a phase 1 and US 2.1 billions. Viral vectors phase 3 and US 1.45 billions. Pfizer mRNA 2 by 3 initial US granted US 1.9 billion. Moderna mRNA phase 3 pending EUA renewals 2.48 billion. Oxford UK viral vector phase 3 start 9 2020 US 1.2 billions. Novax protein phase 2 start 8 divided to the US 1.6 billion. I know obvious USA DNA phase 1 US 83 million. Mark viral vectors preclinics US 38 million. Clover Biopharma protein phase 1 CEPI 3.5 million. U of Queensland protein program headed in CureVac mRNA phase 1 it's CEPI 8.3 millions. And U for Hong Kong's viral vectors preclinical CP620K. So if we focus on that an unpredictable timelines, we can find out that there are some sort of interesting things, and we can understand in that way. Chinese research revealed draft genomes of virus implicated in Wuhan pneumonia outbreaks. It's a SARS-CoV-19 sequence in January. First SARS-CoV-19 clinical trial begins in March. May first 3 testing begins, and November first efficiency data release. So new Pfizer result, COVID vaccine is safe and 95% effective. So coronavirus vaccine trials phase 1 40 40 vaccines safely and doses. 17 vaccine is expanded safety trials. 15 phase 3, 15 vaccine is large scale efficiency test. Limited 5 vaccine is early or limited. Approved 2 vaccine approved for full use. Abandoned 1 abandoned after trial. So vaccine platform refreshers. DNA-based vaccine work by inserting synthetic DNA of viral genes into small DNA molecules. Cells take in the DNA plasmid and follow their instructions to build viral protein which are recognized by the immune system and prepare it to respond to the disease exposure. RNA vaccine introduce an mRNA sequence coder for a disease-specific antigens. Once this antigens is reproduced within the body, it is recognized and trigger an immune response. Inactivated vaccines consist of the whole virus which has been killed with heat or chemicals, so it cannot cause illness. Sinovac and Moderna, Pfizer, and Uarvec RNA vaccines, and a DNA-based vaccine is Sanofi and Anavis. Viral vector vaccine, it's AstraZeneca, Merck, and CanSino Bio. And Johnson & Johnson. Viral vector vaccine insert a gene for a viral protein into another harmless virus, which deliver the viral protein to the vaccine recipient, triggering an immune response. Live attenuated vaccines are made up of whole virus that have weakened in a lab. They tend to elicit a strong immune response than inactivate vaccine. So the rest of efficiency data, experts estimate that in each trial, 150 infections will be required to demonstrate 60% efficiency with statistical significance. Speed of enrollment and rate of infections will determine when efficiency data will be available. Oxford AZ22B 10K USA started by May 2020. Oxford AZ2B 2K Brazil started June 2020. Pfizer 44K US, Brazil, Germany, Argentina started July 2020. Moderna 20K 30K US started July 2020. Novavax 2B 3K of South Africa started August 2020. Novavax 3 15K UK started September 2020. Oxford AZ3 30K US started September 2020. J&J 40K US, South Africa, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Peru, UK started September 2020. Inovio 2 by 3 6K US started November 20. CureVac 2 by 3 40K Germany started November 2020. Novavax 3 30K US, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and J&G Prestige 30K, and it started his trial US, UK, France, Germany, South Africa, Belgium, Colombia, Philippines, Spain. So pipeline highlights: Pfizer, BioNTech. The UK, Bahrain, Canada, Kuwait, and Mexico granted emergency use authorizations to the Pfizer BioNTech vaccines, with Saudi Arabia granting full approval on December 11. The FDA approved the vaccine for emergency use in the US, and calculations are set to the begins within the day. The vaccine is also pending regulations review in India. Moderna applied to the FDA and the European Medicines Agency for emergency authorization of its coronavirus vaccine on November 30 and December 1st, respectively. The company will begin testing its vaccine in 12 to 17 years old this month in a 3,000 person phase 2-3 trials in the US. AstraZeneca full result published on December 8 in the Lancet revealed the AstraZeneca and University of Oxford vaccine is safe and 70% efficiency in the preventing infection, with efficiency ranging from 62% to 90% based on dose. The Serum Institute has applied for emergency use authorizations of AZD1212 vaccine in India. Sanofi GS Glasgow Smith UAE and Bahrain approved Sinopharma Beijing Institute of Biological Product inactivate vaccine. Sanofi GSK vaccine deployed till late 2021 after early phase data revealed reduced immunogenicity in older adult. Clinical development of University of Queensland candidate abandoned following false positive HIV result in some participants. So there are few of the COVID authorization approval, emergency use of authorization, EU by strengthened regulations, full approval. Is a Pfizer, Bahrain, Kuwait, Mexico, CanSino China, Zamalea, Russia, Vector Institute of Epic Vec Corona, Russia, Sinovac, China, Sinopharma, China, Pfizer, UK, USA, UK, UK, Canada, US, Sinopharm, United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, Pfizer, Saudi Arabia. mRNA vaccine, actually no previously licensed vaccine. Adenovirus type 5 viral vector no licensed vaccine, an inactive virus vaccine IPV, LPA and Rebals. So this is the diversity phase 1 26, phase 2 26, phase 2 to 15, and preclinical development, viral vector, mRNA, DNA, protein, cyanide, interactive virus, and others. Plant clinical trials in December 2020, Moderna ongoing, AstraZeneca ongoing, Pfizer ongoing, Sinopharma ongoing, J&J ongoing, Sinovac ongoing, CanSino Bio ongoing, Sinopharma ongoing, Covavax ongoing, Gamalin ongoing, Bharat Biotech ongoing, and Anhui Jefi ongoing, Sanofi planned. So these are the different kind of resources we follow in that particular situations to make these things very much successful and efficient. And definitely, like if we can understand that how actually vaccine can help us to prevent the COVID-19 and this kind of things, by this way we can handle many interesting things in an effective way. So according to WHO, World Health Organizations, if you see, the world is in the midst of COVID-19 vaccine pandemic, as WHO and partners work together on the response, tackling the pandemic, advertise on critical interventions, distributing viral medical supplies to those in need. They are reaching to develop and deploy safe and effective vaccine. Vaccines save millions of lives each year. Vaccine work by training and preparing body natural defense, the immune system to recognize and light of the virus and bacteria they target. If the body is exposed to those diseases causing germ later, the body is immediately ready to destroy them, preventing illness. There are currently more than 50 COVID-19 vaccine candidates in trial. WHO is working on collaboration with scientists, business, and global health organizations through the ACT accelerator to speed up the pandemic response. When a safe and effective vaccine is found, COVAX, led by WHO, Gavi, and CP, will facilitate the equitable access and distribution of this vaccine to protect people in all countries. And people must at risk will prioritize. While we work towards rolling out a safe and effective vaccine fairly, we must continue the essential public health actions to suppress transmissions and reduce mortality. They have research and development blueprints. So the research and blueprint was activated to accelerate diagnosis, vaccine, and therapist for the novel coronavirus. The blueprint aims to improve coordinations between scientists and global health professions. Draft landscapes of the COVID-19 vaccine candidate. This draft landscapes of the COVID-19 vaccine candidate contain information on vaccine candidate collected through public informations. And vaccine targeted product profiles and criteria for the COVID-19, GOVAX facilities, COVAX advanced market commitment and country readiness. So there are different type of things actually happening right now. But beside that, if we want to understand that how actually vaccine work, this is actually very important. So this is the messless is existing pathogen and existing pathogens. There existing antibody, chicken pox, and how do and these are the no antibody. So vaccine, the germs are all around us, both in our environment and in our bodies. When a person is susceptible and they encounter a harmful organization, it can lead to disease and death. So body has many ways to defend itself against pathogen, disease-causing organisms. Skin, mucus, and cilia all work as the physical barriers to prevent pathogen from entering the body in the first place. So the body naturally responds, and they actually respond in that way. And how actually vaccine helps. So if you see this diagram, you can find vaccine and you can find the new antibody. A vaccine is the tiny weakened, non-dangerous fragment of the organizations and includes parts of the antigens. It's enough that our body can learn to build the specific antibody. Then if the body encounters the real antigens later as part of the real or organism, it already known how to defeat it. So there is a hard immune things. It's already works. A vaccine protects an individuals, and if they cannot vaccinate it, community vaccination protects the whole community, even those who have not vaccinated. So this is some of the basic informations. If you go to the WHO things, that you can understand how actually vaccination works, and you can understand different kind of things. So I request to everyone, we need to take proper care of our health, and we need to understand how actually vaccine works. And definitely in the COVID situation, we need to be maintains all of the important things, like we have to wear mask, we have to be maintain the distance, and by this way we can maintain our health qualities and everything. And definitely we have to take proper food, we have to go for exercise, we have to take proper rest, and we have to careful about the depressions and everything. Thank you everyone for watching today's sessions, and hopefully we can understand these things in futures. And if you have any kind of question or anything, I will give you the question answer. You can email me. Thank you everyone.